Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. I'm sitting here once again with the love of my life. Make sure that I'm saying it this time because my baby tried to clock me the last video.
You got clocked.
There are a few things that I want to talk about, and I do have my little notepad right here again. I have been like really into taking notes over like the past few weeks for some reason. Don't know why, but I feel like it's helping, right? Like I stay on topic with these videos.
Therapy is really working, girl.
It is. Therapy is really helping me. The first thing that I have marked down here, but I actually like crossed it out. It came up for me when I was like going through my TikToks of what I wanted to talk about. Do you remember when Jeffree Star, after the Free Britney movement and Britney got out of her conservatorship, sent her makeup and like she thanked him over on her Instagram and everyone turned against her and like started dragging her
for it, yes.
as if she should have known what was going on with Jeffree Star during those 13 years that she was literally in prison.
Yeah.
That was just like always so crazy to me. The next thing that I want to talk about is Kimchi Beauty because they are getting called out right now for something that is actually like really disgusting.
How embarrassing.
An influencer over on TikTok made a video because she got a lot of requests of all these different brands that she worked with and like who was like the most difficult. She said Kimchi Beauty was one of like the most disgusting ones that she worked with because they reached out to her, asked her if she wanted to do some videos in exchange for some product. She sent them over their rates. They agreed upon the rates, so it wasn't one of those situations where a brand is just like, we're gonna give you something for free, please make these videos. Well, she said it became like really sketch with Kimchi Beauty because like the terms they agreed upon before she signed the contract were not the terms that were actually inside of the contract, and she had to pick up the products from the person that was emailing her prior to receiving the contract.
Well over 400 of you guys have requested for me to share my experience as an influencer with Danessa Myricks Beauty and Kimchi Chic. Kimchi Chic got a bit more attention, so let's talk about it. And just as a quick disclaimer, I don't have any like serious ill will towards this brand. I'm not saying you should or shouldn't support them. This is just my experience working with them behind the scenes. So earlier this year, a woman from Kimchi Chic emailed me and asked me to make some content, and I gave her my rates and she accepted. Now, I'm the kind of person where if I am wrong or I make a mistake, I will admit it. And looking back on this situation, I definitely should have had her send me the contract immediately. That was for sure on me. I thought I was being nice and not, you know, having to delay her further because she was acting like she was in a huge rush to get these videos done. And you know, I want to be that influencer, I hate using that word, but I want to be that influencer that really can go above and beyond when I can to have healthy and awesome relationships with brands. But yeah, like I said, she for some reason was in a huge rush to get these videos done, so much so that she insisted on not shipping me the products to make the content with, and she was like, can you just come pick them up? And I was like, sure, I have a gig in LA, like a day or two from now, I can pick it up afterwards, and so that's what I did. So after I drive over there to pick up the products, she then sends me the contract, and I'm already concerned. I quickly skimmed through this contract and I'm really confused because the terms that are in here are nothing what I expected based off of the conversation I had with this lady through text or email. But not only were the terms like not at all what I was expecting, is that even in the first paragraph of the contract, there was a huge typo as to the terms we agreed with over email. So I was like, what's going on here? Since the terms in the first paragraph weren't even correct as to what we agreed with, now I'm getting really uneasy about signing anything from this company at this point.
So she said that the terms in the contract after she picked up the products were not the same at all. They actually had to like go back to the drawing board to draw up another contract. But she said what the disgusting thing was that happened is all of the products that she received to actually test out in these videos that she was supposed to be doing, they were all used. They had been swatched, they had been dug through, they looked disgusting.
And all of the contract and like miscommunication aside, there was something really disgusting that happened. The products that this lady gave me were used. And as a professional makeup artist and licensed esthetician, I cannot emphasize enough to you how disgusting that is. Not to mention the liability aspect, like if you're using and sharing makeup, like herpes 1 can be transferred from person to person. Just so you guys know. And things like pink eye, styes, etc. That's why it's so important to hire a makeup artist who is sanitary. So a few of the lipsticks they sent me at the very least were swatched on someone's hands. They definitely were not brand new, as well as one of the palettes was very obviously used at least once at some point.
What in the hell is going on over at Kimchi Beauty?
I'll tell you what, they gave her the Jaclyn Hill special. They gave her the Jaclyn special.
Did. And all I thought, like when I was listening to this video, if you are like a Drag Race fan or know anything about drama that goes on with Drag Race queens, Eureka has some drama with Kimchi. I can't think off the top of my head what it exactly is, other than Kimchi said that Eureka stank and Eureka does not shower, and it was like she was one of the most like nasty people to work with on tour.
God. The girls are fighting. Let's get into the latest drama happening in the drag world between Eureka and Kimchi. So this all started when Eureka appeared on the Very Delta podcast with Delta Work. Eureka went on tour once with Kimchi. I believe it was one of the Work the World tours. And Eureka asked Kimchi if she could borrow an item of clothing. Eureka said that Kimchi essentially said no and was kind of acting delusional about her body size. After a lot of fans saw this podcast, they started coming after Kimchi. She responded in a tweet, and then she responded on a podcast. Oh, and ate Eureka up. Oh my God, wait till you hear this. Kimchi responded and said that's not the case at all, that Eureka doesn't have the best hygiene, and actually spoke about a time where she had an open wound and didn't seek medical attention for it and basically taped it up. And there was one time, allegedly, Eureka left feces in a bed. Kimchi also added that Eureka took some of her clothing and put it in a plastic bag from city to city while on the tour, and it smelled so bad she described it as vinegary mildew. All of that sounds really nasty, and I honestly didn't anticipate it going in this direction. I do know that others have spoken out about Eureka's hygiene. I believe Bob and Monet once commented on it, and I've heard a lot of things about Eureka.
So I just imagine that Eureka's having a good time listening to this, saying, yeah, bitch, my products were used too.
Like, imagine saying you're going to work with a brand and promote a brand, and you get it, and it's all used, and then when you say you don't want it no more, they want it back.
No, like, they literally asked her to send it back to them, but she could not ship this. She said that she was going to be busy. She was not going to be in LA, would not be able to like drop it back off, because I guess they wanted to send used products to now another influencer.
So she takes a week to send me the updated contract, but when she does, I point out, I'm like, hey, these are not the terms that I was expecting after talking to you through email and text. If this is the case, I'm gonna have to increase my rates. And she said, well, that's not doable for us. And for whatever reason, at this point, I'm still giving her the benefit of the doubt as far as the used products go, because I'm like, maybe she grabbed it from the wrong pile, like mistakes happen, whatever. But once she realized that I was no longer down for this agreement, she said that she needed the products back ASAP to, and I quote, give them to another influencer. So when she realizes I'm no longer down for this agreement, she's like, I need those products back ASAP. And I'm like, well, unfortunately, I'm not going to be anywhere near LA for work this week. So, I'm happy to ship them to you. Like, I'll even pay the shipping. And she was like, no, I need them back like ASAP. And I'm like, okay. And I could tell she was starting to get a little bit of an attitude with me, and she was kind of like hounding me on getting these products back to her ASAP. So I decided to be the bigger person, and I put 60 miles on my car and spent 2.5 hours in LA traffic just to get these products back to her on my day off. And once again, nothing against you if you like their products or like them as a brand, like, to each their own. I just did not have a great experience with them.
I would have been like, you're not getting these products back for me unless I'm able to ship them. One, you're paying for the shipping if you want your used products back. But number two, you're literally working for Kimchi Beauty. You just can't go to the warehouse and be like, this is what we want to send to this person so they can make videos so we can make some sales. Grab her some new products, put them in a box and ship them on over.
I would have put it in the dumpster.
So crazy to me.
I would have thrown it away.
The fact that they wanted back the products to send to an influencer. I wonder how many influencers. I wonder how many people out here have been doing videos for Kimchi Beauty and they have actually received the used makeup, and they're like, can you please like return that back to us when you're done with it? Because
nah, girl, I'm glad she shamed them for that. They deserve to be shamed for that.
No, they do. They do.
That's not like a situation where all the brands would sell out, like, say, the foundation colors and people would send them back. I can understand that because it's a used product, but used product, girl, that's a health issue, girl. They are sending
used product to influencers out here. I wonder what other brands are guilty of doing that, actually, if any of them are.
I hope it's just Kimchi for right now.
Gross. The next person that I want to talk about is Amberlynn Reid. And I have like really never, we made some jokes about her on this channel, especially the one where she's like, oh my God, this isn't what I ordered.
They gave me 2 chips, although I asked for an apple, but that's okay. They gave me the wrong sandwich. I'm really, really upset right now. This is not a veggie sandwich. Wow. This is like turkey with bacon and cheese. I'll try it. I almost want to call them and be like, excuse me, let me look at the receipt. Yeah, right here. It says 1 Mediterranean veggie sandwich, no tomato. All right, well, here we go. It's good, but it's just like those extra calories for no reason. And it came with like 2 small ones. I don't understand. It's pretty tasty. It wasn't bad, but I definitely wanted the veggie. I don't know why it came with two mini ones. I don't understand. I'm confused. Because I have never even seen that before. Ever.
She is apparently in danger, or was in danger prior to us recording this video, because she has since released a video saying that it's like completely over. She had a new lover in her life, and this lady, I don't really follow the Amberlynn Reid drama. I'm not in Goral World, or however they call it. I did see over on TikTok, there are accounts dedicated to just dragging the her. They get a shit ton of views and they get a shit ton of people following them. Amberlynn Reid is as popular as ever.
Amberlynn Reid's new girlfriend, Tommy Salami, is a controversial mess, and here's why. The two of them met when Salami slid into Amber's Instagram DMs. Shortly after that, Amberlynn changed her Instagram handle to Tommy's.girl. Salami flew out to Oklahoma to hang out with Amberlynn for the week. They hit all the best spots like Cheesecake Factory and the casino, and it seemed as if Salami really enjoyed filming Amberlynn. They were living it up until Amber dropped the face reveal on TikTok. And that's when the truth came out. A creator named Spanx Beluga saw the face reveal and claims old Tommy Salami was in her DMs recently. Word on the street is Salami is looking to shack up with a plus-size influencer. And now Amber is upset because obviously this woman is the love of her life. And Tommy Salami would never use her to gain clout. However, on June 28, 2024, just 3 weeks prior to introducing us to Tommy Salami, Amberlynn Reid claimed that she was going through a very traumatic breakup, referring to a woman who she had met in the Instagram DMs. This woman was the love of her life, and she was moving into Amber's apartment on August 1st.
And no, we never met in person. And the crazy part about this whole thing is that she was actually moving in with me August 1st.
But after breaking up, Amberlynn claimed that this was a con woman and a scammer.
I just don't even want to like go there, discuss it, talk about it, because it's just like a lot.
3 weeks after that last clip was taken, she realized old Tommy Salami had slid in the DMs. And how could she pass up an opportunity like that? Next thing we knew, she was posting a blank Instagram story with nothing but a picture of a U-Haul, which has led everybody to believe that old Tommy Salami is on her way. She is moving in by August 1st. So who is Tommy Salami really? Is this relationship going to work out? Or will Amberlynn once again be left in shambles after being scammed by another internet girl?
Girl, it's not a new girl. It wasn't a new girlfriend. What it was is a new feeder for it.
No,
that girl's a feeder.
No, apparently the new person that she was with is a feeder. And prior to getting with Amberlynn Reid, back in like April of this year, she actually had her prior girlfriend pass away, who was upwards of 1,000 pounds, who she had participated in some like feeder type like, I guess, because there's pictures of her getting crushed by this lady's big ass stomach and saying this is exactly where she wants to be. Girl,
that's bizarre.
Like,
that's weird.
So as much as people actually dislike Amberlynn Reid, and I think that they hate watch her, the audience that dislikes her and some of the ones that do all came together and they were having her back and they were calling this person out like, Amber, you are going to be in danger. You need to simmer the down and get the fuck away from this person. When
you say somebody's in danger, it reminds me of Whoopi Goldberg in Ghost when she goes to open all the doors and stuff. I love that. You in danger, girl.
I just tell her in my own way. You in danger, girl.
And a TikTok that actually came up for me after I saw this stuff about Amberlynn Reid's girlfriend is a 24-year-old mukbanger from China died on live stream from eating around 22 pounds of food and her stomach ripped open. So people saw her like literally sit there and pass away.
You know what I think?
A marathon eater. They called her an extreme eater.
Girl, she mooked her last bong.
She did. She did. That is so sad and like so scary. I have never really understood. I get mukbangs. I do. Like some people want to sit. Yeah, no, people want to sit and feel like they're having like lunch or dinner with you, okay, whatever, for a normal portion.
Yeah.
I've never understood like the Nikocado avocado,
overconsumption.
The Foodie Beauty, I think that she did it as well. I don't understand the overconsumption because I just imagine with all the food that's sitting in front of them, maybe some not, apparently not this 24-year-old that died from the 22 pounds, but I imagine that it's an all-day event and they're literally pausing it and then coming back to whatever it is and the food is cold.
I would literally get so sick. Like, I've lost 55 pounds.
Oh my God.
Listen, we were talking about this the other day. I used to get smash a whole Subway 12-inch in one setting, not think twice about it. I can eat a whole large pizza from Pizza Hut. I can't do that no more. I don't understand where does it go? Truly, one of the worst feelings in the world is being so full. Like you feel miserable, and they have to be like that when they're cramming that food in that way. They're just packing it in, girl.
I hope they have a bidet.
Amberlynn Reid ain't got no bidet. That's why they had that one girl they called her Wipey.
Yeah, no, they said that Amberlynn Reid, like all of her girlfriends actually sign up for the job of having to like wipe her ass and like shower her.
No.
That's not for me.
Certainly
but it goes on. Amberlynn Reid did address all the stuff going on about the girlfriend because it was literally everywhere. And you know that Amberlynn Reid loves to get some views, so she's hopping right on this.
But I do want to talk about some of the rumors that I have heard. I feel like that's super important. So the first thing is, no, she is not a feeder. People think that she's a feeder, and she's definitely not that. Like, yes, she has a specific type, but I'm letting you guys know that like every single person that I've been in a relationship with, everyone that you guys have known, they said that they prefer girls my size. That is a thing that all of my partners have had in common. I think that I don't know if I would ever actually be in a relationship with someone who didn't prefer bigger girls, because it's like, I am really big and I wouldn't see someone who prefers like smaller girls to be in a relationship with me. That probably would never happen. So 9 times out of 10, when someone my size is in a relationship, it's more than likely because I am that person's type, and that's no different in this relationship. But to be a feeder is a completely different topic. A feeder versus someone who prefers bigger girls, 2 completely different things, and she is not that. She is not a feeder. I would never in a million years be in a relationship with one. There's also rumors going around that she has STDs, specifically herpes, which is freaking insane and absolutely not true. I don't understand STD shaming anyways. I think that's wild to me, but that's a whole other topic. But no, she does not have herpes. That's crazy. So majority of these rumors actually came within like this anonymous person, like, because the screenshot is floating around literally everywhere, and they were just like, they made up this whole thing in this paragraph, and it's like off the chain crazy. Something about how years ago my girlfriend had a wife and they were trying to like get money. No, my girlfriend has never had a wife. She doesn't have a wife. She's actually not the one that you should be worried about having a wife, but we won't go into that. She's never asked anyone for money. She has a full-time job. She actually has a really great life. She's never asked me for money. This is actually a topic that I brought up with her, was like, you've never asked me like how much money I make, nothing. Like, she has never talked to me about money, ever. I'm the one who actually brought it up because I was shocked by it. She was here for 4 days and she bought majority of everything for us. And it's just like, people think that she's using me for money. Nope. She's extremely independent, and I find that to be pretty attractive, not gonna lie. So those are like the main rumors, and I'm telling you guys, majority of the rumors that you're hearing are absolutely untrue.
Apparently her and the girlfriend are no more. She said that she is not a feeder though. Look, that is a damn lie. First
that's
of all,
a bold-faced lie.
That is a damn lie. You know, they actually have video of the new girlfriend speaking at the dead one's funeral. There was another rumor going around that this girlfriend actually got with her because of money. Amberlynn said, no, that is not the case. She has her own money. She has never once asked me how much I make. She has never once asked me to pay for anything, and she's paid for a majority of everything in the little few days that they've been together.
You know what's so crazy?
Do you think she was crushing her with her stomach?
Amberlynn Reid is so weird for that, because the way she explained the situation, she was like, I've never met somebody so cool or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you've known her for 2 seconds,
Yeah,
girl.
you in danger.
Them lesbians, I tell you.
And another one of the rumors that was going around is that there was another large and in charge influencer over on TikTok that goes by the name of Spanx Beluga. Okay. Now people get upset with me for literally saying the fatties are at it again from Blair White's video. Her name is Beluga. Okay. Like, the joke writes its
walked right into it.
Well, apparently she was saying that the girlfriend was actually like in her DMs like a few weeks ago.
There is this one thing that's floating around of this girl saying how like my girlfriend messaged her, you know, weeks ago. It wasn't weeks ago, it was months ago. It was even before me and my girlfriend even started talking. And that literally means nothing to me. Like, yes, people have a past. Like, I was in a whole ass relationship before I met this girl. Like, there is a such thing as like flirting and dating around and like trying to find your person. Like, I will never judge her for that. I think that's just, it's really weird that that would even be like a topic of discussion of like, oh my God, Amberlynn's girlfriend has talked to other girls in the past. Like, duh, we all have. Like, literally, I've been in how many relationships? Also, like, bringing in people from her past, or bringing in like family members, or bringing in like friends, or whatever it may be, is just crazy, and it's not warranted. It doesn't need to happen. I just really want to protect her because her heart is so pure and genuine and beautiful, like one of the actual greatest people I've ever known, and I will do anything in my power to protect her.
It was months ago, according to Amberlynn Reid. That's what the girlfriend told her.
Do you think we have like a Ryan Anderson, like Gypsy Rose type of situation with Amberlynn Reid? Like,
I don't know.
It's very much given that.
I did hear that Ryan Anderson's getting written off the TV show like today.
Oh, probably.
It's his final episode.
They're all fighting to see who can wipe Amber's ass first.
Sweet Jesus. And of course, in regards to Amberlynn's video that she uploaded letting everyone know that it's over, she put all the blame onto the audience.
I should have known. Like, I should have known. I shouldn't have ever shared her. I shouldn't have done it. But we were so happy and in love and on cloud 9. Like, literally, like, I've never felt so loved before. And to have that taken from me because of people who actually hate me and that actually want to see me miserable, they don't care. People watch me to just laugh at me and to hate me, and I'm realizing, like, people just want to ruin my life, and it worked. So I kind of just feel defeated and hopeless, and I'm absolutely heartbroken. Like, it's just the worst feeling in the world to go from being so fucking happy and like so sure of my feelings and my future to have that just ripped away from me over something that I didn't even do. Like, that's like the hardest part.
And I literally wrote down, she said, blames audience for wanting to ruin her life. Girl, they literally saved your life. This person is apparently a feeder and wanted to give you some ham hocks laced in some grease, bitch. Putting salt in the water and everything. Get your sodium intake.
I did see the pictures of the girlfriend laying on that other person's stomach. It's horribly sad that that person passed away, but Amber really should be thanking her lucky stars, but girl, she was gonna feed you to death.
Yeah. Girl, oh my God. That's just like so crazy to me. Like, I understand loving food. I don't understand loving food to that extreme. And how do you become a feeder? Like, what makes you like think to yourself, you're like, let me get a big back.
I don't know.
Let me blow that bitch up. Like,
girl, former big back person here. I don't know.
It's like, feed yourself. Why are you trying to kill other people? You know? So with all that said, everyone, that is it for this video. We hope that you did enjoy it. If you've made it this far, please leave us some kind of food emoji down below. I was gonna say a salad for that one that Amberlynn said that she ordered but then got a burger. So a salad or a burger, whichever one you want to do. And we will see you guys all at our next video. Bye.